I can see colors that human beings are not meant to see.
One last chapter.
Let's do it.
Yippee!
The last bit of story for this game.
Mm-hmm.
Initiating metaskill analysis. This shouldn't take too long.
Whoa.
Just gonna wait.
I'll send you the data once it's ready.
That would be great.
But I must say, this is a surprise. Okino-kun really managed to push this through? Integrating this half-coded thing into the control system?
Not on his own, he didn't.
Thank you.
It's so elaborate. You'd almost think that this was a video game originally.
You'd almost think this was a competent programmer.
Okino wanted to tell you that. Thank you.
Okino-kun said that?
He said the analysis wasn't complete yet. So he appreciates your help with all this.
I see.
This sounds like some of the island music in Danganronpa 2.
A little bit.
Yeah?
I mean, it's got the Zelda riff at the beginning, but otherwise it's starting to sound like one of the main themes you hear all over the island in DR2.
Wow, 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 wow. And we're in a simulation.
But you must
Yes.
be truly exceptional.
And it has been established.
Yes.
Yes.
The message was Okino's, and I'd like you to
If it
know
weren't for
I approve as
Danganronpa,
well.
I probably would have never thought of it.
Eh,
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to the battle.
That boy. So he appreciates me, does he?
And Chihiro, Professor Morimura's heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Indeed.
This isn't ideal, but you know too much. Goodbye.
There are no more bullets left in this gun, you see.
1 + 1 + 2 + 1.
That's
You
not
cannot
6.
Shoot me with that gun.
It's registered under his name,
Anyone
isn't it?
who knows the truth of Aegis is a liability to you. And liabilities must be dealt with. Does that sum it up?
Okay, can you just say the thing Star just said?
If you recall, I specifically acquired this gun for your purposes. You had concerns about self-defense.
I can guess what happens next. Now you're going to use it to shoot me.
You're a child, no!
Perhaps I wasn't clear. For safety reasons, neither one of us can be shot with this gun.
That's why I have the backup gun!
I configured it very specifically.
Oh,
As I suspected, this gun records the time of its last discharge. And that time looks to be a near match for Miss Morimura's estimated time of death. Which suggests you used this gun to murder her.
I'm hearing it echo.
yeah, same.
By the way, did my mic quality change at any point?
Your mic quality picked up the game audio.
Just now, or?
Yeah. Just now
Briefly.
for a split second it did.
Yeah, sorry. I unplugged my mic by accident and it came out my speakers.
Ah, that was
Okay.
But yes, you used this gun to murder her.
Yeah.
Murder. Tasty.
Moida.
Meow
On the
down.
day of the crime, you
just know
yourself
how to
were
troll
using
my
the
arse.
drone to keep tabs on Miss Morimura, weren't you? Based off of your responses for that day, I presume you took a taxi to the crime scene.
Meow! Meow!
How much do you have in that pocketbook? Were you just playing dumb this whole time?
You don't have any good alcohol right now.
I have much beer in the fridge.
Some are going to be used for cookies later.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do have the 2/5 of bourbon back there. They're not quite ready, but you know.
I may be picking up some more ingredients for the
What gave
cookies
away that
tomorrow,
I was
along
the
with other
professor and
things.
Not her.
There was a specific moment.
Oh my
It
god,
was
here
back
we
when
go.
Miura found you here. You described Miura as an excellent design engineer.
Yeah, that would kind of do it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But the Miura...
And I think that was the moment you're like, oh, it looks like she has 2188's memories.
Yeah.
Did you dig that out of Renya Goto's log too?
No. That I learned through Miura, the AI of Sentinel number 17. He also told me about the existence of the logs.
So,
Good old
what
BJ.
happens to me now? If you're not killing me, I assume you're at least locking me up?
Considering what you did to
Wait a
Miss
minute.
Miura,
Miura was BJ, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking hell!
Miura
I mixed
from
them
a
up
loop in
earlier.
the past, but you know, Miura.
I mixed them up. I kept saying Sekigahara. I feel like
Ah.
an idiot.
I thought it was a bit.
I shouldn't have said anything then.
Yes.
but giving into my emotional reaction...
See, she totally just messed with us. It was a bit the whole time. She was just pretending that she
a
didn't know.
troll.
we haven't established that Sekigahara...
So, with that in mind... I would
That's it. We just haven't
get to
established that
the truth.
Sekigahara.
We haven't. There is no Sekigahara.
That
Only
is what I
Zool.
want now.
Only Zool.
Only
To see what
Chihiro.
lies at the end of all this. To see what
That's
she
right,
never
she's
could.
dating herself! Twice over!
You told an obvious lie. You made it clear Jiro Izumi was not your cup of tea. Yet you and Izumi shared an intimate relationship in the year 2188. That was clear enough from all the evidence I found. Even the placement seemed intentional. You and Izumi, together in Sector 1.
Along with Okino.
Mm-hmm.
You died before you could set up the memory transplant. At that point, I can only assume, Izumi sympathized with you and helped carry out your vision. I can certainly understand Kengo Ogata's motive. He just wants to live again.
And rule everything.
But you...
He just wants to
Why
live
are you
again
so
and become a
intent on
god. You have to,
transplanting
you
your
have to
memory?
give him a little leeway here. He's just
Because
a CEO.
there has to be a leader. Without someone to guide them, teams dissolve into fear, spite, resentment.
Yeah, Professor Morimura here believes she's the smartest person in the room.
Just like half the cast.
It does seem about half the cast does fall into that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It'd be the colony all over again.
Like, both she and Miss Morimura try to act as logically as they possibly can, and that tends to make them miserable. In contrast, Iori, not a logical bone in her body, wears her heart on her sleeves, does what she feels right,
And
and things go well for
she
her.
still bumblefucks her way into the plot.
Exactly.
She may just be a schoolgirl, but she's a schoolgirl with a giant robot.
Mm-hmm.
And a giant heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
And
a pretty
eventually
good
big
rack
boobs.
in the end. But anyway,
No!
I see. As I suspected. Your devotion to this goal is inspiring in some ways.
I'm sorry, but unless there's plastic surgery involved, Iori's gonna develop back problems later.
Just like Dolly Parton.
Are you a gambling woman?
No, I'm a gambling little baby.
I'd like to propose a bet.
I don't know if she can legally gamble, though.
We'll
I'm a
leave the
gambling
terminals
little
alone for
baby.
you. We won't let Aegis seal everything off. Your loop would still be viable.
Yes, Ash. You want to be cradled again? Is that what I'm getting?
Aww.
Yeah, there we go. Back in the arm.
Baby.
Yes, I know you're here, Ash. You're in my arm, and you clawed my shoulder to pull me down to notice. Yes.
And in exchange,
As it currently stands,
Okay, I'll lean back a little bit.
it'd be impossible to revert to your original plan without some compromise. But consider this.
Look, I hold you. I can't give you head scratches.
Even the final phase won't truly be the end. We'll have plenty of struggles beyond it. Plenty more pain ahead of us. If we can prove to you that we will overcome that, if we prove to you that we can face the unknown, then are we not worthy to take up your cause?
And you're just gonna snuggle into the
Inheriting
beer.
your goal.
Aw.
See it through.
you make an interesting point.
And a big thing about several of the characters, both from the previous loops and in the case of Professor Morimura here, they are trying to make the decisions for the current versions of the characters, as opposed to letting the current versions of the characters
Figure it out.
figure it out. Which brings me to Izumi. Izumi did a loop where he tried to solve the problems for the
The next
loop.
generation.
Didn't go well.
Yeah,
So my
that
proposal is
kind of
this.
screwed up, didn't it?
Let us fight our war.
So this current loop, he decided to take a different track. It's no longer about himself. It's no longer about saving his version of Morimura. It's, I am going to do everything I can to give these folks here the best chance of success. I can't do it for them. My turn is done. It is their turn now. They get to play the game.
If we fail, then I could hardly object to a
Just
reset
like
anyway.
raincoat.
Mm-hmm.
That's your bet?
Maybe this is raincoat.
You don't stand a chance.
Well,
Maybe
can't
you're
believe-
Chihiro.
I suppose
I can't
we'll
believe
see
you've been
about that.
Kanai Ward this entire time.
Oh my god, Kanai Ward's a simulation.
Aegis activated. Is anyone too compromised to keep fighting? We've barely had a moment to breathe.
That happened not too long ago.
Yeah, in this recording session, actually.
Yeah.
Haha, casual sexism from Mira.
I can keep fighting.
There are
Well,
three
no, I
terminals
assumed he meant the girls were going more all out than the guys.
remaining. We can protect two of them with Aegis.
That's why we can't protect all of them with Aegis. Okay.
Mhm.
But we're on
The
our
bed.
own with the last terminal. How much longer do we need to hold out? We need to re-establish a connection with Miyuki Inaba. That's still 10 hours off. 10 hours we don't have. But her plan is our last hope. Then we fight to the last, until we have nothing left.
The kaiju are heading for the next terminal.
Cat is laying on me, eyes closed, and starting to snore.
Aw.
Brace yourself, Kentaro. We are soldiers, and this is the moment we trained for.
I may be further back from the mic than usual,
Can't really tell.
Days.
but the cat is demanding me be leaned back in my chair.
Help.
Let's go.
Help.
Chihiro-san. You're listening, aren't you? If you're out there, please respond. Chihiro-san,
What is it now?
you know a way to link up with the command ship.
Godo knows if they try to stick it out the whole 10 hours, they're fucked.
They're gonna use a shortcut.
One that doesn't rely on its position, don't you?
Chihiro has no reason to help him.
You're thinking of when I revised the decode.
Right now, we need that shortcut.
And this is where you reveal some new leverage over me.
Again. And we have the
Can't wait to hear
80th
what lies
flashback. Can we just move on?
No. This time, I'm asking a favor.
You have to be joking. You do realize the position I'm already in?
I do. Even still, all I can do is beg. I just want us to have a chance.
That is arguably the most human that we see Godo.
I was gonna say, we have not seen him be emotional this entire time. And here he is. He sounds like he's on the verge of crying.
This is the most idiotic... I lied to you, you know. Do you know which lie I'm talking about?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Yeah.
This time,
When I said I wasn't going to like you. You're an infuriating man, Renya Goto.
Fair.
Chihiro-san.
Ready? Everyone, listen to me. We can communicate with the command ship out of range. I'm realigning the 3 surveillance satellites to their relay positions.
Found a relay. God damn it.
What does
We
that
should be
mean?
connected soon.
Okay, so the ship was beyond the horizon. So they lost communications with it because their communications method relied on having line of sight. In other words, there had to be an unobstructed path from point A to point B to communicate. There are satellites in orbit that Chihiro can manipulate to bounce a signal between point A and point B that go around the horizon.
Yep.
So she's gonna bring Miyuki back.
Yeah.
However, the satellites have to move outside their preset tracks.
That's bad. I mean, if they're working with real-world physics, do you want to take a guess what that's going to do once they move the satellites off their orbits?
Good way to get them to crash.
That's a good way to get them to hit the gravity well and be pulled right into the atmosphere.
Mhm.
You'll enter the gravity well and plummet to
Yeah,
Earth.
there we go.
Ah!
So we are talking about a solution that has exactly one very short window of opportunity to work.
Your connection will only last until they hit the surface. You'll barely have any time to do this. Am I clear?
Thank you.
Honestly, humans can be so irrational.
Asher, are you okay there?
Though I guess I might be the most irrational one here.
I is an irrational number, yes.
That is true.
That might be the dumbest pun I've said this entire time.
It is.
Bibliophile. That is the bibliophile of this LP.
I'm sorry I woke you up, but you know, you're laying right next to my mouth. It's your fault. Oh, that got you to leave, I see.
Well,
The pun was so bad, Ash wanted out.
It was so bad, Ash went, no.
Then I expect you all to take responsibility.
Eh.
Good luck, big brother. Almost connected.
Yeah, the problem is she has too many feelings for a lot of the pilots here,
This is your only chance.
and it's ruining her ability to completely detach from the situation.
yep.
Initiating communication.
And it's implied that the only reason she's doing this, basically, Miwako, who isn't even real, she's a simulated person, acting so human, trying to protect this child she had never met, just because it's a child and you protect them. Out of the goodness of Miwako's non-existent heart. That convinced Professor Morimura here to open up a little bit and to be kind for once in her goddamn life. So, again, Miwako saved them all.
Yeah. Also, I think I was right about this.
Yeah.
That Okino adjusted Miura and managed to spread the code that would help BD426 to stop doing what it was doing to everyone.
Yep.
Okino's damn code.
Okino's damn code.
So Okino finally did something.
I mean, to be fair, he's done many things, just most of it was half-assed.
Yeah.
He got his shit
He finally
together.
did something useful.
Alright.
All right.
We're
Just to look at it.
Yep, everybody's cleared.
we did it. We're almost done.
Yep, just a couple more battles.